by Barbara Park. I'll never forget the time he made my head look like a cue ball. Looking back, it was probably my own fault. As soon as I walked in his shop that day, it was obvious that Mr. Peoples was not in a good mood. And it's a well-known fact that when barbers are feeling down, they give kids funny haircuts to cheer themselves up. That's why I always try to find out how Mr. Peoples is feeling before I sit down in the chair. But on this particular day, it didn't do me any good at all. "Hello, Mr. Peoples," I said pleasantly. "How are you feeling today? Arthritis acting up? Problems with the wife?" Mr. Peoples frowned. "Get in the chair, Alex. I'm tired, my feet hurt, and I'm not in the mood for your jokes." Right away, I started backing out of his shop. "Okie doke. Well, nice chatting with you, Mr. Pete. But I think I hear my mother calling from the parking lot. I'll come back another day when your feet are feeling better." Mr. Peoples pointed to the chair. "Sit," he ordered. Mr. Peoples has known me since I was 2, so he feels comfortable bossing me around like that. I hesitated. I don't know, Mr. Peoples. Are you sure? I mean, are you positive you want me to sit down? Because if you're upset about something, I would be happy to leave you alone to gather your thoughts." This time, his face got totally red. "I said sit," he blustered. Nervously, I climbed into the big vinyl seat. A man holding scissors is not a man to mess with. Well, okay then, Mr. Peoples," I said quickly, "but I really don't need a big haircut today. Mostly all I need is a trim, just a bit off the sides, and that's all." Mr. Peoples didn't hear a word I said. He was too busy plugging in his electric clippers. "No, wait, Mr. Peoples," I said quickly. I really don't think you're going to be needing the clippers today. I just need a trim, remember?" His mood wasn't getting any better. "Who's the barber here, Alex? You or me?" That's when I decided to be quiet. If there's one thing I didn't want to do was to make that guy any grouchier than he already was. Mr. Peoples took his scissors and began snipping at my hair. No, wait. Snipping is the wrong word. The word is hacking. Mr. Peoples started hacking at my hair. "Whoa, you're really going to town down there, aren't you, Mr. P? It's getting kind of short, don't you think?" I asked. That's when Mr. Peoples picked up his clippers and began buzzing all around the back of my head. Before I had a chance to protest, he was already heading up towards my left ear. Then, all of a sudden, he stopped cold. "Whoopsie," he said. My stomach turned over inside of me. Out of all the words you don't ever want to hear your barber say, whoopsie is right at the top of the list. "Whoopsie?" I said. "Did you just say whoopsie, Mr. Peoples? Whoopsie as in a mistake that has just occurred up there?" I turned my head and looked in the mirror. That's when I saw the whoopsie. It was a large, round, bald spot right over my left ear. Mr. Peoples brushed the area gently with his fingers. "Looks like this haircut might be a little bit shorter than you wanted it, Alex. But at least it'll be nice and cool for the summer." My eyes opened wide. "The summer? This is summer? This is March, Mr. Peoples. The summer is still months away." He nudged me with his elbow and grinned. "That's my point. Get it, Alex? Even months from now, this haircut will still be nice and cool." He began to chuckle. Already, he had chewed himself up a ton.